everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the beautiful early spoilers. Oki 13-17, Ridge unleashes. Fury on Bill, the bold and the beautiful spoilers. For Oki 13-17, 2025, focus on the tangled relationships and secrets involving Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, and a host of other characters. The week kicks off with a tense conversation between Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, Ridge, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, at Taylor's office. Lee expresses deep remorse for her past actions, admitting she should never have tried to help Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. Ridge, however, is furious, believing Luna should be behind bars. He blames Bill for her freedom, citing his involvement in securing her pardon. Meanwhile, Deke Sharp, Harrison Cohn, is struggling to keep a secret from Hope Logan, Annika Noel, regarding his boyfriend, Remy Price, Christian Weissman. Remy has asked Deke not to reveal his name at Forrester Creations. It's unclear how much Deke knows about Remy's past actions, including the Photoshop incident. If Deke admits to dating Remy, Hope, who is unaware that Luna is alive, will likely be horrified. Deke is currently hiding two major secrets from Hope. Bill is furious with Luna for leaving his mansion, as she was instructed not to leave the property. Luna claims she had to see someone, and it turns out to be Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin. Finn confronts Bill about bringing Luna back to his house, adding another layer of conflict to the unfolding drama. Hope tells Deke she can no longer work with Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, due to their complicated history, despite acknowledging his talent as a designer. This suggests a potential new opportunity for Deke at Hope for the future. In other news, Thomas has unexpectedly departed from the show, with no explanation given to the audience. On Thursday, October 9th, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, is determined to keep Luna from coming between him and Elektra Forrester, Linnea Grace. Elektra seems willing to forgive Will Spencer, not for the sexual assault, but for taking her virginity without being honest. Will himself was a victim of sexual assault, experiencing panic, PTSD, and receiving disturbing texts. The couple is expected to get answers about Luna and the baby soon. The week is filled with arguments as Ridge, Taylor, Finn, Bill, and Katie Logan, Heather Tom, grapple with Luna's presence at Bill's mansion. After Luna's stunt of sneaking out to see her father, Bill may decide to confine her more strictly. The town views Luna as a menace, with many believing she should be under house arrest or in jail. Elektra and Jur Aunt, Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, discuss how Elektra will handle the situation with Will potentially impregnating Luna. The DNA test results strongly suggest Will is the father, a challenge that could last 18 years unless a twist occurs. There are rumors of a potential twist, orchestrated by Luna herself. On Friday, October 10th, Elektra and Will share a tender moment. However, this peace is short-lived, as Luna is soon to undergo a paternity test, the results of which could drastically alter Will and Elektra's lives on Bold and the Beautiful. Katie arrives at Bill's with her niece, Dr. Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, to administer the paternity test. Katie wants to ensure Luna doesn't interfere with the process. Luna appears nervous, possibly due to the risks associated with some paternity tests, her own scheming, or the possibility of Bridget altering the results. The paternity test results are set to be revealed in Bill's living room on Friday, with Will pleading with Bridget for the outcome. The question remains whether the results will be revealed on a cliffhanger Friday or postponed until Monday. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Taylor agree that Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, should not be informed about Luna until she is apprehended. However, the paternity test results might complicate this plan, as Steffi is returning soon and is expected to be furious. The week of October 13th-17th will deal with the fallout from the paternity results. If Will is confirmed as the father, there may be demands for repeated testing. Finn is concerned about his family posing a threat to Steffi and fears she might stay away if she learns Luna is alive, potentially losing her and Hayes Forrester Finnegan, Brian Garlick, forever. Ridge is frustrated with Bill's poor decision-making, believing Luna's release has put his family in danger again. Meanwhile, Deke presents groundbreaking ideas for Hope for the future, impressing Hope, who compares his inspiration to Thomas. While Deke may not be lead designer, a junior or assistant role is possible. Taylor, Brooke, Ridge, and Finn discuss the impact of Luna's return on Steffi. Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, attempts to reason with Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan, but her potential excitement about a great-grandchild via Luna might lead to him becoming more withdrawn. Deacon's marriage is in jeopardy, and more scenes with Taylor and Deacon are anticipated. Lee and Finn may bond over their stress, but Finn will be unhappy that his mother kept Luna's secret. The identity of Deke's boyfriend is about to be revealed, which could cause further explosions. In personal news, Annika Noel, who plays Hope Logan, recently married John Patrick Amadori. Congratulations to the happy couple. The week of October 1317 on The Bold and the Beautiful promises to be a powder keg of emotions, accusations, and power plays as Ridge Forrester's long-brewing resentment toward Bill Spencer finally explodes. Betrayal, loyalty, and buried grudges collide in a storm that leaves every major family in chaos. This week isn't just about love triangles and secret affairs. It's about legacies, vengeance, and how far Ridge is willing to go when he feels his family has been threatened one too many times. Ridge's breaking point. Ridge Forrester has always prided himself on being the moral compass of his family, sometimes a flawed one, but unwavering when it comes to protecting the Forresters. But this week, his self-control hits the breaking point. After months of quietly tolerating Bill's interference, Ridge finally learns something that pushes him over the edge. Bill has made a bold move involving Forrester Creations and Brooke. Ridge discovers that Bill has been funding a covert investment that could jeopardize Forrester's upcoming couture line, and it's all been masked behind a business partnership with Papi Nozawa. When Ridge connects the dots, he sees the pattern clearly. Bill has found yet another way to worm his way into the Forrester family, both financially and emotionally. When Ridge storms into Spencer Publications, his rage is volcanic. He accuses Bill of using his money and influence to manipulate Brooke, Luna, and even Steffi's situation. Bill, ever the cool operator, throws gasoline on the fire by smirking and telling Ridge, "You've been too busy playing designer to notice I'm playing chess." Their confrontation is said to be one of the most intense of the year, shouting, shoving, and a brutal exchange of personal insults that echo all the way back to their war over Brooke years ago. Brooke caught in the middle, again. Brooke Logan finds herself exactly where she never wanted to be, stuck between Ridge and Bill. When she learns about the confrontation, she races to stop Ridge before things go too far. She insists that Bill's involvement with Papi's new beauty line was purely business, not personal. But Ridge isn't buying it. He sees Brooke's defense of Bill as proof that she still harbors feelings for her old flame. The argument that follows between Brooke and Ridge threatens to shatter their fragile reunion. Ridge accuses Brooke of never being able to fully let go of Bill. Brooke, with tears in her eyes, fires back that Ridge will never stop trying to control the people he loves. By midweek, Brooke is forced to make a decision. Either she walks away from the feud, or she risks being consumed by it again. But no matter how far she tries to distance herself, both men are determined to prove they're the one she can trust. Bill's bold counterattack. Bill Spencer may be used to playing the villain, but this week, he sees himself as the man taking back control. He's not just responding to Ridge's rage, he's escalating it. In a moment that leaves Ridge fuming, Bill announces he's expanding Spencer Publications' fashion division and has already begun recruiting former Forrester staff. To make matters worse, he offers Papi and Luna a major role in the venture, sparking whispers across Los Angeles that Bill is building a rival empire to crush the Forresters once and for all. While some see Bill's plan as revenge, others view it as his attempt to prove to Luna, and perhaps to himself, that he's a man of vision, not just scandal. But behind the bravado, Bill's motivations may be murkier than they seem. His growing attachment to Luna's mother, Papi, is complicating everything. Ridge's fury may not only ignite a business war, it could expose secrets Bill never meant to come to light. Steffi's fury ignites as if Ridge and Bill's feud weren't enough. Steffi Forrester is thrust into the chaos. Returning from Europe, Steffi finds her father in a full-blown war, and Forrester creations on shaky ground. She immediately confronts both Ridge and Bill, demanding to know how their egos managed to put the company's future at risk.